What is up, people? So this clip you're seeing is kind of just a bit of an add-on to the morning after. This is the day before for the morning afters vlog. So when you see this tomorrow, you'll see me getting my ass out of bed early, and we're going to have a nasty push session at my new gym. But I kind of wanted to sit down and have a chat with you guys. We had some good news today. After what seems like months of waiting, we've had our offer, and basically we've bought a house. I've kind of hinted in the past about it. There's been a lot go on. Obviously, the plan was going to be to move up here anyway. I've had a lot going on with family, and I had to move up here probably sooner and not as organised as I'd like to have been. I've been living in Wolverhampton now for probably about 3 months or so with Coco and obviously Jordan. But yeah, we've had our offer, so I'm super happy, and I kind of just wanted to tell someone. It's Thursday right now, so we're going to celebrate tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna be homeowners. It's super scary, super exciting. We're gonna have our own space. There's a garage, so we're gonna have a garage gym. We're gonna have our own gym, which is gonna be super cool because it means a lot more fun vlogs without the worry about anyone looking. I'm still gonna keep my gym membership, obviously, but yeah, we're gonna have our own space, our own gym. It's gonna be fucking sick. I'm so excited. It's a bit of good luck that's needed. It's been needed after the last couple of months. It's been tough. Obviously, I've been sitting on it for a while because I didn't want to say anything until we got the offer and we got that it's solidified in writing, which it now is. So I'm super super happy. It's just going to be nice to be able to start our own family with we've got Coco. We're going to have Paddy still here in spirit. We've still got his ashes, so he's going to be with us as well. Yeah, it's been a tough couple months. I've been feeling a bit lost recently. Do you ever feel like I just feel like I'm not fulfilling my purpose? That's how I feel. And I don't know. I always feel like I need to be working and kind of like working towards something and working on something, creating something. But if I'm not doing something, I feel like I'm wasting potential effort. Is that normal? Is it ADHD? I've kind of flipped between the both. But I feel like I'm meant for more. And I don't mean that in an egotistical way, but I do. I can't shake the feeling that I'm meant for more, and I'm not going to be satisfied until I do something more. Does that make sense? I look at other people, and obviously I don't know, I'm not a mind reader, but I feel like I'm not going to be happy sat in a 9-to-5 job. I'm not made for that life. I do it. I've worked ever since I've left school. I've worked since I was 15, 16. But I know I'm meant for more, and I want to do more. Life's short, and I don't want to be spending it miserable. So I'm having a bit of an identity crisis at the moment. I'm working through a lot, which kind of circles back to, family problems and problems, kind of that side of things, and kind of mental health and everything. I've actually come off one of my antidepressants, which is something I've only told Jordan. I've been on antidepressants since I was, 15 maybe. Started when my mum and dad split up. It was very messy, very toxic, and obviously that trickles down. And yeah, I can't remember a life where I wasn't on them. But the last couple months, I've been in a more stable environment. Now, this isn't like a shade at my mum or anything. Like, I love my mum, no matter what we've been through. My mum's always tried her best in regards to me and my dad. But things happen, stuff happens. Environments change and everything. And the last couple of months, moving in with kind of Jordan until we got our place. I've been in a more stable environment, and I've got him to thank for that. I've got his family to thank for that. His granddad. Coco's more relaxed and happy, and in return I don't have to stress as much. I'm more relaxed and happy, and I feel I'm currently stable, which is not something I've felt for a very long time. So I come off them without speaking to the doctor, which I don't recommend. If you're going to do anything, please speak to the doctor. Antidepressants, SSRIs, they're very hard to come off on your own. I know what I'm doing. I've done the research. I used to work in that environment. But don't do it on your own. If you want to come off them, speak to your doctor or your pharmacist. You'll need to wean off them. You can't go cold turkey. I'm probably on my 5th or 6th week now, and there's up and bad days, and it takes a long time to wean off them. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling emotions, and I've realised for the last 12 years or so, I feel like I've been muted. I've not really felt emotions. I've not really felt a lot of anything. And, you know, antidepressants, they do their job, especially when things are tough. That's what they're there for. But I think there's a time when you've got to learn and work on yourself as well, kind of internally and mentally, not rely on them. And I'm definitely in that period of my life right now, and I'm working on a lot of things. It's definitely one of the better decisions I've made coming off them. I'm not saying, you know, anyone who's watching this, you've got to come off them right now. You might be in a period of your life where you might need that external support. I did. I feel like I've been living in grayscale up until now, and I can see colour again. I can feel emotions that I haven't felt in a long time. I feel like a person. I feel like I'm getting back to living rather than just existing, which is weird because I can't remember what that's like. I've spent a good portion of my life on them, not really feeling anything. And it's weird. But I think it's good to talk, and I want to be vulnerable and honest. And I've always thought vulnerability is kind of like a sign of weakness, but it's not. It's the opposite. I think if you can be vulnerable with the people around you and honest with the people around you, people are going to respect you a lot more. But I've been putting this talk off for a while just because it is what it is. You know, I'm not great with things like this, and that's something I want to work on. Give me a minute. I need my caffeine fix. I'm getting there. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a life update for you. It's exciting, it's scary. That comes with being an adult, I'm afraid. I'm fortunate to be in a position right now where I am. Not many people get that. I just want to make something of myself. I want to be something. I want to be able to, you know, be creative. I'm a very creative person from a young age. I taught myself to draw, you know, paint. I'd make sculptures. I've always liked creativity. It's always been a part of me. And I lost that growing up. And I think like videos and YouTube is kind of now my outlet of creating. And I want to be able to lift weights and get angry and shout and scream and, you know, motivate you guys to go to the gym or get active or go for a run. And I think that's where I'm in. That's the part of life I'm in right now. Growing up, even, you know, till recently, I didn't really have someone to look up to or someone who's going through something similar to what I went through. And it's hard to navigate on your own. You can go to professionals, you can go to doctors, you can go to anyone, and they all look at you and like, yeah, it's tough, but nobody really understands what you're going through. I've been in a very unstable environment to the point where it's pushed me to not want to be here anymore. And not many people go through situations like that. So when you're trying to explain to someone what you're going through, it can be tough. And if you're going through something like that, I get it, I understand. I never thought there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, but please don't stop. I'm being very vulnerable here. I've not told anyone what's gone in my life. My fiance is the only one that really knows. But it gets better. I'm not out of the woods yet, but you've got to keep trying. Better yourself. You see people who make who make something out of themselves on social media. A lot of them look like they have picture perfect lives. That's not always the case. And even if it is, great for them. But just because you don't have that amazing environment or that picture perfect life doesn't mean you're any less devoted or any less deserving to be someone, you know, to mean something to someone, to be you're not any less deserving of love and a stable environment. I'll leave it at that for now. I've rambled on a bit. This kind of turned out longer than I was expecting it to, but it was something I wanted to get off my chest, and so you can kind of see where I am right now in life and as a person. I hope someone can relate to that out there. It might not be perfect right now, but it gets better. You've got to take each day as it comes. I still feel like I'm figuring myself out as a person. You don't have to have everything figured out. I'm 27. I don't have everything figured out. Don't let your external circumstances decide on what you do with your life. That's only something you get to do. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. The next time you see me, it's going to be probably around 5 o'clock in the morning, dragging my ass out of bed. Very tired. But we're going to have a juicy push session. So I've got to get up early because I've got a few things going on tomorrow. I've got the doctor's health, and Coco's got to go in. I've got to drop Coco off at the vet's for a few hours because she's got to have some bloods. For anyone that doesn't know, Coco's got Cushing's and her cortisol's low, so her medication dosage might have to be changed as it might be too high of a dosage for her now, but I've got to drop her off tomorrow. That's like £224. I'm going to cry. But meaning I'm a bit short for time tomorrow because of other things I've got to do, so early morning gym session it is. Still going to have fucking loud music. Still going to have a lot of caffeine. I'm going to get a good pump. So see you tomorrow. I am very tired. Let's go get a pump. Let's get to the gym. It's been a pretty full-on morning so far, and it's not even 6 o'clock yet. I'm looking forward to today's session. I wanted to train this morning, 1, because it's going to be quieter. 2, I've got to take Coco to the vets at 12. Now you're thinking, why are you taking her so early? What's this? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I've still got plenty of time, and I could have got a session in earlier, but I've got to give her medication at bang on 9, timing wise, and I have an appointment myself at like 10:40 or whatever it is. So we're going to be celebrating tonight because we've now officially got the house, and I kind of wanted to make sure my main priorities are done first, which is the gym. And I like an early morning session. I haven't had one in a bit, so it's going to give me a chance to put my headphones on, get some loud music, get a fucking meaty session in. We've got push, and yeah, just really enjoy it. I'm sorry if my hair looks a mess. I've just kind of scraped it up, but I'm using a different pre-workout for this. This is lower caffeine content, lower stim. I didn't really want to take my heavy kind of pre-workout this time in the morning because it fucks me up, and it'll I don't really fancy that at 5 o'clock this morning. So this is like a lower effective one, so to speak. But it tastes just as good. So yeah, as you saw in the previous clip from yesterday, lots of changes, very scary, but that's just navigating the adult world as an independent adult. So, you know, that goes for everyone. But I've woke up this morning, although I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm very tired. I've woke up this morning feeling reassured. So yeah, if you don't think it's going to be okay, just take an extra day. Sadly, things don't work themselves out overnight. If you suffer with your mental health, it can feel like it's a never-ending battle. You know, it's one thing battling life externals, but it's another thing battling yourself, and you have to live with yourself every day. You got to take baby steps. But yeah, it's
At the next lights, turn right.
I'm sorry about that. It's a new gym. I still don't really know where I'm going. But yeah, you've just got to take each day as it comes, and it might not seem like it's not going to get better, but it does. And I can assure you, people who look like they've got their life together on social media haven't. Some of us are just a little bit more open about it than others. Anyway, less of that. We've got fucking push. We've got shoulders. We've got chest. We're going to bench.
At the lights, turn right onto Holyhead Road.
We've got arms. I'm pretty excited to do legs, if I'm being honest. So we've got posterior tomorrow, so that'll give me kind of my first glimpse into using the machines. But I'm looking forward to having a good leg session down there. They've got some damn good equipment. They've got like a lower floor for legs, and they've got some damn good equipment. So I'm fucking buzzing to use all that. So I may even start squatting again. Who knows? But yeah, let's go. Let's go to the gym. Let's go get a fucking pump. All right, we are here. We're warming up. I'm not going to be getting too heavy today because I haven't got a spot, and I'm trying to get used to the equipment. Going back to old school weights, everything feels a lot fucking heavier. Let's go.
I've never been exposed like this before. I'm good at shutting you out. I've always had a way of keeping
70 kilograms.
Thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name.
I have never done, like plate machine chest flies before. They are fucking humbling.
If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate. I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name. Tell me how you're feeling.
I've only had 2 sessions here, but this is quickly becoming my favourite machine. Quickly.
Since you got me out in the open, now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate. I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name,
Finish off some triceps. I'm going to hit some core and a bit of cardio as well. Let's go.
calling out your name, calling out your name. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate. I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name, your name, calling out your name.
Right, quick check-in. I've had to come here because it's quite dark and there's not much light. Hopefully the somewhat light, natural light, kind of caught something. That was a very good session. Feeling a bit weak, but obviously I'm adapting to new equipment and actually heavy fucking weight. But I fucking love this gym, man. There's a fucking boxing ring over there. It's amazing. But yeah, fucking super happy with that. Let's go. I shall see you in the car. Honestly, this place is fucking sick. It's very quiet too. It's proper just like gym bros, bodybuilders here. I've been the only woman so far. I've only been here twice. I really hope you can hear me because the music's loud. But honestly, it's so fucking good. You probably, if you cut yourself, you probably get tetanus here. That's the type of shit I like. It's an old school bodybuilding gym. Yeah. That was a very good session. That's probably the best push session I've had in a while. It was needed. I'm going to go home and get some protein in me. I'll see you in the car. Session done. Honestly, that was probably the best fucking chest session I've had in a while. Honestly, this gym is fucking amazing. Oh, it's a Jeep. Sorry. Now I'm a Jeep owner. I get excited when I see other Jeeps. I know Jordan's going to watch this and take the piss out of me because I used to take the piss out of him doing the same thing. Honestly, this gym is fucking... It's been my answer to a lot of things. I stuck out at the gym group as much as possible, and no hate or disrespect to them. It's just not my vibe.
Onto Willenhall Road.
It's very commercial and it's just not my vibe. It's more for people of the general public who want to get fit, you know, kind of maybe just shed a bit of pounds. It's not a bodybuilding gym. it's just not my vibe. There's a lot of kids there, it gets busy. That is my vibe. It's such a good gym, and I'm assuming not a lot of people know about it, maybe. It's just such a good gym, and the environment's definitely what I needed. Obviously, going forward now, we've got the house. We're going to turn the garage into a home gym. It's not going to be anything amazing, unless there's any equipment companies out there that want to sponsor us and give us some equipment, because we've got bare minimum. But it's going to be good for if you can't be bothered to go, or it's closed or whatever. So, but yeah, slowly things are falling into place, and that's just kind of what you need, is a bit of hope. But that was, honestly, it was such a good session. I'm still having a lot of trouble with my neck, my shoulder, and everything at the moment. I'm still doing my rehab, and it's definitely better with my wing scapula.
Turn left onto A454.
But it's still not right. There's still something going on with my shoulder. From what the physio said, it's a compressed nerve or something, but it's not getting any better. I'm still experiencing a lot of pain in my delt, especially on pressing. It's a very weird, I can't explain it, especially if I'm like reaching over. It's like pain here. If any of you are physios or anything, you know, let me know what you think it might be. I still can't turn my neck fully, so when I turn, do you know, like the really old Batman, when he turns, he's like, that's what I'm like. I feel like Batman at the moment, and yeah, it's shit, because I've definitely lost a lot of strength in my delts. I can't press as heavy as I'd like at the moment, which sucks, because push is one of my favourite things to train, and I just can't do it to my full potential at the moment. But I'm kind of working around it, and doing a lot of rehab, which I'm doing behind the scenes, which you don't get to see. But it's kind of, it sucks, but it is what it is. The goal going forward is, bodybuilding's always been my first love. I'm never going to powerlift again. I really don't have, with my health and my injuries and my arthritis, I'm never going to be able to, I don't think I'll ever be able to lift heavy again, or compete, should I say, because it puts a lot of stress on the body. But honestly, bodybuilding's my first love. It always has been. I'm loving the kind of the more hybrid lifestyle. Am I going to run any more marathons after this? Probably not, or not for the foreseeable. The goal is just to kind of keep my cardio up, maybe run a 5k a week. That's about a minimum. Obviously, the half marathon was more to push myself, and it was for charity. It's for Alzheimer's Society. But yeah, I'm finding my roots again, which is good, because that's what I love. And being in, you know, a fucking spitting sawdust gym where loud music's playing, I'm around like-minded people. You know, the people are so friendly in there. I've been talking to them all morning. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. People don't usually want to talk, but I had a good chat to them. They were talking to me, and yeah, it makes all the difference. And I think that's something we have to bear in mind. We're entering a new era, guys, and I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to bring you kind of all with me. I'm gonna get swole.
After 900 feet, enter the
I'm thankful at the moment. Now, I've got to get home. I'm going to have some breakfast.
Enter the roundabout.
I've got to get Coco ready for her vet appointment. And then I've got an appointment myself. So Coco's got to be left at the vet's for a couple of hours, because she's got to have 2 blood tests within like a certain amount of time after some medication or something. And yeah, I'm not going to like leaving her, but she'll be fine. But yeah, that's me rambled. I've finished rambling now. That's me done. I'm just super excited to go to the gym at the moment, which is nice, because it's been a chore the last couple of weeks, being where I have been. But yeah, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you if you've got this far. If you have got this far and you've enjoyed my heavy ass lifting video, please like, subscribe and comment if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. And every follow will go to rehabbing my shoulder, which would be nice, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. We've got posterior, which means I get to try out some of the leg equipment, which also means I get to try out some of the back equipment as well. I'm like a kid in a toy store at the moment. It's fucking great. So yeah, see you tomorrow.